Okay, so my name's Tori, by the way, and I've already made one of these videos, but I was wearing a dark shirt before with this dark background, and you could not see my hair at all, and that's what this whole video is about. And to start things off, this is freshly dreaded. I just did this about an hour ago, and I did it by myself, other than my mom sectioned it off for me because I couldn't see very well in the back, and this is the second time that I've dreaded my absolute whole head, except for like a couple of these little stragglies here, and I mean just a couple of them. And this one's actually a braid. But anyways, so I'm making this video because I was having a lot of anxiety because of this part up here. This part up here did not make any sense at all once we got there. If you can see, this guy kind of comes over on this side and just is weird looking, but it lays right, so that's fine. Anyways, sorry, I'm tired. It's really late here. Anyways, as I was getting to, I was trying to find on YouTube if there was anybody else who had made a video with like freshly dreaded hair, because I wanted to see what it looked like. And I've only ever done my hair. I've never seen anyone do their hair. I've never seen it like freshly done, what it's supposed to look like right after, and I couldn't find anything. So I thought I would make this video for everyone who wanted to know the same thing I did. Anyways, I just used a rip and twist method, and that's all I've ever used. I've never used a crochet hook or a comb or anything like that, and I've done this like 4 or 5 times now. And the first time I did it, I had really long hair. It was a lot longer than this. I had to cut my hair, and I had like 5, and that was when I was a senior, and I was taking senior pictures, and 5 was all I could get away with. So after that, I ended up taking them out because I wanted to dye my hair, and then I'd give it about a couple months later, maybe a year later, honestly I don't know, but I started dreading it again, just a couple here and there. And then after I had dyed it that time I said I wanted to dye it, I had to cut my hair completely off. Like, I cut it up to here, and I had bangs up to here because I had fried my hair bleaching it so many times. And after that, I decided I would never dye it again. I would let it be natural, and I would never cut it again. And since then, I have dreaded it twice, and one of those times was when it was this short and with my bangs to here, and I hated that look. I absolutely hated it. So, and that was my whole head. So I took it out, and I decided that I would let my hair grow, and I would let my bangs grow out, and then I would try again. And a couple months ago, I tried it again, and I just neglect dreaded it and kind of pulled places where my curls just naturally laid and dreaded those without sectioning it. That was super hard because everything that was free and loose, because it wasn't sectioned, would just wrap up in other dreads that they weren't supposed to be in, and that was a lot of maintenance, and that really hurt to try and fix and to keep up with. And I have a job, so I don't really want to spend much time on my hair, which is why it's like this. But anyways, I ended up taking them out and just saying, you know what, I'll figure it out later. I don't want to do this right now. And then the next time I dreaded my hair was tonight. Because I literally got on Pinterest and I started seeing dreads again, and I was like, I think I know what I'm doing this time, and I can do it and do it right. And so I sectioned it off as good as I could. There's lots of methods. There's like a square and then a triangle. And I decided that I wanted to try for the triangle, but the triangle just was so much harder than I thought. I don't understand how people can just get that perfect triangle throughout the whole section. And me and my mom felt really dumb because it was kind of a lot harder than we expected it to be. But we did it, and it ended up just kind of being a whole bunch of random triangle and square-like objects everywhere. But it was close enough, so it worked. And I did have to take this one out, and then I had a huge one in the back that I also had to take out. It was like these two together, but it had a huge spot in the back of my head like this. and so I had to take it out and split it into two for it to look right. And then also this one was doing weird stuff up here, so I just took it out and did it without the bands, because I left my rubber bands in after I sectioned it to do the dread, which I found out that actually kind of helped, because instead of just ripping and twisting and guessing where I wanted it to stop up here, it was able to stop itself. And I still have quite a bit of room, if you can see that. I know it's so hard, but about this much of my finger is room from where my dread pretty much starts to where my scalp is. And so it doesn't really hurt, it's not pulling, it's not super tight, and that's kind of what I was going for anyways. I didn't want that look where I could see my scalp right off the bat, because I'm a pretty active person, I do things, and I planned on, moving about, taking pictures and all that good stuff. But yeah, and looking at them now, I'm actually really satisfied with the way that they came out. And there's a lot more stuff I said in the first video, but now I'm kind of out of breath from all this talking, and I don't know what else to say. Oh, I was gonna say that if you were thinking about doing dreads, and you think that you can't do it because you'll ruin your hair afterwards, I'm telling you, I've done this like 4 or 5 times, and my hair is not thick, and it's not thin, it's medium, and it was like beach wave curls. It's super pretty. I actually really like my curly hair. I love my natural hair. I never had to brush it or straighten it or anything. I just wake up, take a shower, and then let it air dry, and it was perfect. But if I slept on it, it was not perfect. It was not perfect after a couple of days of sleeping on it, and I'm not the type of person that likes to wash my hair every day. And so I wanted to do this because I love the look, and I think that it fits the way that I live in my style a little bit better. Just realized that my TV's on the whole time. Now I'm videoing if all this whole video was for nothing. Oh my god. Okay. So the point of this video was, this is what my hair looks freshly done. Anyway, this is me. I did this about an hour ago myself. I just ripped and twisted it. I just sectioned it off best that I could and left the ponytails in until I was done completely ripping and twisting all over my head. And there was a couple of them I had to take out and fix because I didn't like the way they laid. And yeah, the top is very rough looking. But if I back up, you can just see that that's just how it's gonna have to be. And I suppose it gives it character. And I'm actually really happy with the way that these turned out, and I think that I'll keep these a lot longer than I kept all the other ones, which I never kept any of the other ones for more than a month or two, and I plan to keep this one for a while. A long time, because I want my hair to grow like this. So we will see, and we will see if I post this. Because I did not realize that the TV was on, and the TV's always on, and it's my first video that I've ever made, by the way. Anyways, I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope that this helps somebody ease their anxiety a little bit, because I was having hella anxiety until I made this video and realized that my dreads actually look really cute, and I like them. So, I'm gonna get going now. Bye.